guys, what is going on? It's Ben again, and I am presenting my new PC build, and I'm calling it the ODELL. Inside, we've got an Intel Core i5-2400. Paired with a Dell Optiplex 390 DT motherboard, you now have access to things like SATA 3 and a ton of other things that will keep the board reliable. It has onboard Intel HD 2000 graphics, but obviously those aren't good enough for gaming and video editing, so I switched it out with an AMD Radeon HD 6870. With 1GB of DDR5 memory, it's plenty enough, pretty fast, and even though it's not the best card on the market, it was like a couple years ago. So the main goal, as I previously mentioned, was to game and video edit and do a bunch of creative stuff like I do. So, you know, I video edit, obviously, using Sony Vegas Pro 13. I make thumbnails in Photoshop CS6, and occasionally I like to game a bit. So this is what I benchmarked. So for starters, I benchmarked 3D Mark Firestrike, which can be taxing even on high-end hardware. And as you can see, it is pretty taxing on the ODELL, but not to worry, obviously, I mean, that's what's expected. It pushes the hardware to the limit. Next up, I hopped into a game that can also be pretty taxing, Grid 2. After turning everything up, I was not able to drop anything below 60 frames per second. So I was able to play on high, and it actually worked pretty well. So it gets a pass on Grid 2. Next, I tried Hitman Blood Money, which is one of my favorite games. Now, I mean, it's obviously a 2006 game, so obviously it's going to run here, but I was able to play at 60 frames per second. I was able to turn everything up, every resolution. So I was able to play without any frame drops and no lagging. So it gets a pass there. I then did a test of Photoshop CS6, and I just really wanted to do a simple test, see if it would run, see if it would accept. And it runs, and it works in Photoshop, and equivalently, it also works in Microsoft Paint, in case you were wondering. And finally, I tested Sony Vegas Pro 14, which is the newest version of Sony Vegas. I got a 30-second clip in 1080p, and I rendered it for 30 seconds. You know, 30-second clip, and it rendered in pretty fast time. So it's safe to say that this can definitely handle some video editing, and just in general be a great PC. So I was going to turn into a Hackintosh, but I thought maybe it'd be nice to just have Windows on it. If you want to see a Hackintosh attempt at installing, please let me know in the comments below. So other than that, this was a pretty successful PC, and if you're wondering why I'm naming it the ODELL, it's because, you know, it's a play on words, ODELL. I named it after Odell Beckham Jr., which is actually a really good football player, and, you know, it's just a good PC. ODELL. So yeah, I'm going to include a parts list in the description box below in case you want to build this yourself. I doubt so. I mean, it is a pretty old case, and I just kind of threw it together, had some spare parts laying around. But yeah, so that is pretty much it for this PC build. Let me know if you guys enjoyed it, and that's pretty much it. So if you guys did enjoy this video, please be sure to leave a like, and thanks for watching. This is Ben Vasquez, signing out.